So today you might be asking yourself after seeing the title, what exactly does a reptile have to do with a guitar? Well, stick around and I'll tell you just that. My name is Nick Pulaski. Growing up, I have always had a passion for wildlife, and with that passion, along with my passion of filmmaking, I get taken on some amazing adventures creating wildlife content, getting up close with a variety of incredible animals. So come follow along as I pursue my goals of educating, inspiring, exploring, and conserving wildlife, all while having fun, seeing the beauty in our natural world. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me here today. As you can see, this is a little bit of a more different, obscure video, you might even be saying, but this is actually going to be a pretty important video and probably one of my more important videos that I'm ever going to put out. So bear with me and my guitar and Willow here as I explain my story here. So I've been passionate about reptiles and animals my whole entire life. Nothing has changed with that. But a little over 10 years ago now is when I really dove deep into researching and expanding my knowledge in what I now keep and what I now breed. And I learned about different species, I learned about the genetics, I learned about upkeep, I learned about care, I learned about so many different things, the list goes on and on. Really what it comes down to is there's just some things that you really can't learn until you're experiencing it personally. And throughout all these years, I have been so thankful for all the friends and opportunities and resources that have helped me learn and grow. I have never claimed to know it all, nor do I think I ever will know it all. There is so much to learn out there, and research is always evolving and changing every single day. And truly, I think that's what the beauty of it all is I truly believe that we can learn and grow always as keepers. So now you might be asking yourself, what exactly does this have to do with the guitar? Trust me, we're getting there. Throughout my whole life, I have not only been passionate about animals, I have also had a major passion for music. I have always wanted to learn the guitar and some other instruments as well too down the line, and I have always had a big interest in music history as well too. And I always knew that I was going to learn guitar and dive into my passion of music a little bit further than what I already was. And I always told myself that if I was going to do it, I was going to do it right and be fully capable to fully invest the time and effort that it would take to learn this, because it is a lot of repetition, it is a lot of practice for sure. So this past fall is when I finally got a teacher and when I truly set time to finally learn how to play guitar. I truly felt it was the right time, timing wise, to really truly hone in and invest that time and energy to really grasp how to play guitar and learn about music further than what I already knew. And let me tell you, to start it off, I was at complete beginner level. I was starting at bare bones basics right at the start. Kind of like how I was starting when I was learning how to keep and breed reptiles. And similarly, like 10 years ago now, I have been feeling the same feelings that I felt just like when I was learning about reptiles and upkeep for breeding projects. Being completely ignorant, but learning more and more each day. And things are finally coming together and making sense for me. I mean, it's all about researching, problem solving, and learning at the end of the day. And I have an amazing teacher and great friends that have been constantly giving me insight to really help me learn the basics of the guitar. And honestly, I really feel like I'm cementing a foundation that's really going to help me grow and learn and improve as a guitar player and learning with music in general. It's so rewarding to see my progress, and I'm truly excited to see what the future holds and how I grow. You're being such a good girl, Willow. So, after those two stories, do the stories kind of sound a little bit familiar a little bit? Can you maybe even relate to these stories a little bit? Let me know down below. But really, I mean, like I said, how I learned about reptiles and how I'm learning about guitar currently, it's very similar in patterns. You should be kind of hearing some of these similarities between the two stories. But again, you might be asking, what exactly does a reptile have to do with the guitar still, Nick? And I'm going to tell you right now, because I truly believe this is one of the more important videos that I'm ever going to make. So when learning about reptiles, I did not know all the answers whatsoever, so I started asking questions, which was a very important thing. So I started to ask questions, I started to get acquainted with the reptile community, I started going to reptile shows, getting to know people, started to build some friendships along the way as well too that are still holding strong to this day, and getting a melting pot of knowledge, ideas, and inspiration along the way from all these amazing people out in the reptile community. But you know what, it all started with putting myself out there and asking questions. That was key. Truly knowing that no matter what the question is, no question is a dumb question. No matter what your experience level is, it doesn't matter. It's all about asking questions at the end of the day. It's always important to do so. That's how we learn, that's how we grow, and that's how we pass all this valuable information that we have on. It should never be a secret. We should always be giving out this information and helping one another give out this information to learn and grow as keepers and continuously do that for generations to come. She's really enjoying climbing around the guitar. For the people that shame people for asking certain questions, what good does it do the person asking the question if you're just shaming them? What good does it do for the animal potentially in care if you're shaming shaming the person for trying to get help for their animal as well too. It doesn't do anyone any good, and it doesn't make you look really good in the spotlight as well too. So don't be shaming people if they're asking questions. It's not right. Instead, work with that person, help that person and guide them with their question. Truly, if I don't know the answer to a question, I try to find someone that does know the answer to the question, because it not only helps the person that's asking the question originally, it's something good for you to learn down the line as well too. That's how you also learn, and that's how you also grow as well too. So keep that in mind. Hang on, Willow, I'm not done with my story yet. So I'm going to give this example from the reptile community. I constantly see people asking questions, mainly online on social media, and I constantly see people ask these questions, and then I check the comments down below, and I see a lot of mean and shaming comments down below, bashing the person that's asking this question. They're only asking for help at the end of the day, guys. It could be a brand new keeper, they could be getting some animal from a different situation that they're just trying to find better help with this animal. There's so many different scenarios, but at the end of the day, they're just trying to ask for help. Otherwise, they wouldn't be asking this question. If you think about it, if you're shaming them right from the get-go with their questions, they're probably not going to be likely to ask any more questions, and that's really not going to help them as a keeper, and that's not going to help the animal that's being kept as well too. So you really should be doing your part to help these people out rather than bashing these people, so you don't deter these people from asking important questions that they might have. We're all on different experience levels. It doesn't matter your experience level. It's always important to help each other out. We shouldn't be putting each other down. We should help raise each other up. And I truly came to this video idea as I don't have a really strong foundation with guitar or music in general, and I'm just constantly learning, and I'm constantly asking questions to my teacher and to my friends. And sometimes if I'm not understanding a concept, I'm constantly asking the same exact question once, twice, 3 times to fully understand the concept, to really help improve myself. So really, with this video, what does a guitar have to do with keeping reptiles? It is all about, we all start somewhere at the end of the day, and it is not a problem to ask questions and get help if you need it. Don't be feeling like you're going to be shamed for it, and if you are shamed for it, shame on the person that's shaming you. Like I said, we all start somewhere. It's okay to ask questions and seek help if you need it. And really, this doesn't just stop with guitars and reptiles, you know? I mean, this can be about any activity, this can be about any passion out there whatsoever. This is just the topic at hand between these two things that sparked my idea to do this video. Just between the reptiles and the guitar, this is what sparked this idea for me personally, but this can go for anything. So at the end of the day, I hope this gave you a better perspective of where people are coming from. That was my goal with this video, and that was my goal with this story. Don't let people be afraid to ask a question because they're afraid they're going to get backlash for it. Help them. That's the way that we grow as keepers, and that's the way we improve the lives of the animals that we keep. What do you think, Willow? Do you think I said enough? Do you like that story? Willow's currently deafening out my strings right now, and I don't feel like I'm really moving her right now much. But maybe I'll do a video as I've been tracking my progress of how it started for me and how it's going in maybe a year's time frame or something like that. I think that would be cool. So I wanted to do something like that in general anyway. So definitely stay tuned for something like that. I hope this video was informative to you guys. I hope you guys take away something for this. In life in general, this is a very important topic. So be kind to others, do the right thing, help people out. It's all about building each other up. That's what is important at the end of the day. So doing those kind of things. And for the people that have questions, ask your questions. Doesn't matter if you're asking the same questions once, twice, 3 times. It's all about grasping the concept so you can learn and grow as a person and as a keeper, if you're talking about animals in the animal world as well too, or whatever it may be as the topic at hand. So again, I hope you took away something from today's video. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you guys could do me a few favors, if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it, as well as hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Thank you guys so much again for watching today's video. Definitely check us out on our social media as well too. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you again for watching. Be kind to others, and until next time, we will see you guys soon. Take care.